And actor Roy Wood Jr. has been making us laugh for years, and now he's starring in his brand new Hulu stand-up special called Lonely Flowers. Take a look.
You go in these stores now, all these pharmacies and stuff, everything locked up in a damn lockbox, and then they mad at us because we need the key. What you mad at me for? And you gotta be all humble when you come up to them. You find one that's got a key, you gotta come up to them all humble. Excuse me, ma'am. Good evening, my name is Roy. Would it be too much trouble if you could come unlock the Mike and Ikes for me? I just would really love some Mike and Ikes. You gotta hold their hand, too. When you find an employee in the store, you gotta hold their hand. We go together. We are a couple right now.
We love our comedians. Please welcome the always entertaining Roy Wood Jr.
Say you're wearing the male version of Melania's outfit from yesterday?
Yeah, but
you need the hamburger hat.
No, I thought it was a smooth criminal hat. It's a hamburger hat.
I thought it was the guy from Poltergeist, too.
So, Roy, welcome to the show. I hear you were riveted to the inauguration, not...
Yeah, no, I didn't watch none of it.
See, right? Yeah.
I didn't watch a frame of it.
Nope.
I got up, I enjoyed the morning with my child. I went to the Knicks game. Part of why I didn't watch it, because I'm hosting the Writers Guild New York Awards next month. So I didn't want that energy going into a writers meeting that night.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to just watch the game, but it's hard to, like, even something as simple as watching basketball and you're hearing people whisper. So I'm picking up what's happening at the inauguration in snippets while basketball is happening. I'm just hearing, and then Nelly apologized, and then he did a Nazi salute. I'm like, who did a Nazi salute? It's just little bits and pieces of it all. So,
Well, Snoop and Nelly, what do you think about that?
I think that we have to be careful on expecting the people who entertain us to always stand with us. Respect it as entertainment.
Yep.
And that's the transaction. I love orange juice, and I guarantee you there's some beverage company that supports a policy that I don't stand with, but most people are probably still drinking orange juice of corporations. So it's hard to view artists as corporations and entities because they have a face.
So you agree with Alyssa?
Yeah, I think it's
And
they're
me,
there
I said
for
it was the money.
Once you understand that they're there for the money, I mean, there were people who felt like I shouldn't have done the correspondence dinner, regardless.
You were great.
Oh, you killed it.
But
You killed it.
not these people. They did not agree with you.
I stand with you. You were amazing.
So
Who at that correspondence dinner incited an insurrection or pardoned traitors? Why would anybody have? I mean, how do you compare one thing to the other? I don't. What's wrong with doing the correspondence dinner?
I think because you don't view that administration as damaging as the Trump administration. So I'm talking about people who didn't have no love for Biden, who had issues with me being there performing for President Biden.
Roy entertains them all, so you could get crap.
I'm just saying, there's people that are always going to feel that kind of way, you know, about artists. But, you know, it was just very weird to ignore the inauguration altogether and then come home to footage of just Trump with a stack of stuff and just signing. Don't know. He wasn't even reading.
Just signing it.
What's this, something Joe Biden did? I don't do that no more.
Exactly.
Was this Mount what? No, it's Mount McKinley again. We're coming out the way.
Crazy. Well, can we take a quick walk down memory lane?
Okay.
The last time you were here was for our Halloween show in 2023.
Oh, yes.
You had the perfect costume. You were the folding chair from the Montgomery Riverfront Brawl. It was so good. And now your new comedy special, which, by the way, is hilarious, came out on Friday. You started by saying, we ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, that's the first
And then
line.
you kind of home in on how we're losing all these points of connection. What made you want to focus on that?
I didn't want to talk about, like, my last 3 specials, I've talked about what has been happening in the world, and I felt like it would be fun to talk about what has happened to us as a result of what has happened in the world. I don't talk about politics at all. I don't mention the president, I don't mention the vice president, none of that. I just wanted to talk about the fact that we live in a society now, we don't even want to answer the phone. We don't want to talk to people no more. You don't say hello in the store. There used to be greeters. There used to be people that say hey to you when you walk in the store.
You're busy with the keys to open the mic nights.
They don't even bag the groceries anymore, I noticed. They expect you to
No, they
do
make
it.
you work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the idea that something as simple as a hello from a stranger at a
Yeah.
cash
Yeah.
register
Yeah.
could be the difference in somebody's life. And
That
so
is true.
it was just fun to just explore the idea of loneliness and also figuring out how you make friends. I'm 46. Like, what's the new way? Because like most of your friends, your long friends, them was just people you was broke with when you was young.
Yes.
I'm not broke no more. How you make, I got on the Melania jacket. How I make new friends?
You gotta find rich friends to hang out with now.
It's about exploring how we lost connection and how we can get connection back. Because I think when we talk about the next 4 years, that's going to be key
It is.
as a voting body, because nobody want to talk to nobody no more. Folks didn't cut off your family members,
Yep.
and I don't know if you can live like that for the next 4 years.
No.
Well, in Lonely Flowers, you do something really brilliant where you take things to a vulnerable, almost sad point on this human connection issue, and then you drop the mic with a joke and with humor, which I think is so important when people are kind of feeling uncertain. But what do you make of how this loss of connection you're highlighting, how it actually has impacted us as people?
I think that it's made us easier to live in our silos, and then on top of that, we have to acknowledge the role that social media has played to only feed you the things that you agree with and only things that you see. And I think that we have to actively, part of why, I've never been happier to just not take in politics. I mean, it's not that I don't care. It's not that it doesn't matter. It's not that I'm not going to be brought up to speed and get on CNN in a month and do what I need to do.
But you've been killing it.
You take a break and you go and join a book club. You go and learn how
Go
to
to
cook
Buffalo
the
Wild
thing.
Wings, whatever.
Say yes to the sex party if you're invited. Like there are things.
Just
Connection.
Hold on. Be
That's not
careful
what
with
I
that.
lean
Be careful
into.
with that one. you can't accept every invitation. And if there's baby oil, run the hell the other way. Okay? No. I don't want you getting in trouble.
Wait, let's bring it back on the track.
You walked into that one.
This is about something you're going to want to talk about. Your comedic news quiz show on CNN, Have I Got News for You, is coming back for a second season.
Congrats.
Now, it's you, Amber Ruffin, and Michael Ian Black. Anna was a guest last season with Andy Richter. Now, you guys book people across the political spectrum. Who are some of your dream guests to have visit for future episodes?
Well, we want the show to mirror what the British original version is, where they bring in politicians you don't agree with and all that stuff. And I think that Ted Cruz would be fun.
Oh, he's hilarious.
That would be fun.
Oh, yeah, we've
But
had
in
him.
that setting, it would be fun to actually, hey, let's have a conversation
He
about
won't
your
do it.
polys, but jokingly.
He won't do it.
He
They're
won't.
scared of
But
comedians.
we're hoping that they'll get, and that's the difference between our, because in Britain, all the right-wingers go right on
Right.
TV. Yeah, tell me what joke you got.
There,
Give me Ted Cruz, give me Elon Musk, give me Samuel L. Jackson.
I'll watch all of that.
But not the same episode. Like, these are separate.
I was going to say to you, Samuel L. Jackson ain't sitting with those cats.
It's always
He's
great
not
to
Snoop.
see you. Keep them laughing.
Yes.
The second season of Have I Got News for You starts February 15th on CNN. His comedy special, Lonely Flowers, is streaming now on Hulu. He's really busy.